not the news I wanted to hear. It's not the news I was expecting. This is not the news I was praying for.
No!
Headed to surgery.
Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dom the BCBA Mom. Today we're diving into a topic that isn't talked about as much as it should be, and it's crucial for everyday BCBAs out there. What happens when a BCBA gets injured, and how can it impact our career? I just found out that I have to have knee surgery
No!
on Friday.
No!
Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm grateful that it's just knee surgery. It's not worse. But this is not... You couldn't tell me that this summer was going to look like this. I had so many plans. I still have so many plans. I've been trying to get back into working out and running, and I love taking walks with my clients. I'll be sharing my personal experience and providing tips on how you can prepare and adapt if you ever find yourself in this situation. I did not know that I would be put on pause. Obviously, I was feeling really down, so I did the first thing I can think of that would lift my spirits, which was to go get a nice long pedicure. And especially since I'm going to surgery tomorrow, I might as well have my toes looking nice, because who knows the next time I'll be able to sit in a chair like this. The next thing I do is be proactive. I go to Target and stock up on all the things that I'm going to need post-surgery, lots of fruits and vegetables. And now it's surgery day.
So you can edit this later.
Okay, headed to surgery. So we made it. It's day 3 post-surgery, and the reason we're starting at day 3 because day 1 and 2 I was in the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, and I should know because I had like 3 babies. But it was a lot of pain once the anesthesia wore off. It's also day 2 of physical therapy. So it's really important after having knee surgery that you have physical therapy as soon as possible so that you can regain that range of motion. Which brings me to my first tip. Always have your files and your case notes organized. You never know when you might need to transfer your caseload to another therapist while you recover. This ensures a smooth transition and continuous care for our clients. Secondly, consider enrolling in a benefit plan that offers short-term disability, since sometimes our work can become physical, or sometimes even driving to get to work can just be too much. This provides coverage or financial support if you aren't able to do your work due to an injury. And I've been eating a lot of Italian ices. That's something that I crave whenever I am recovering, or I don't know why. It's just a thing for me. Speaking of food, these are some of the things that I've been eating to help with my recovery.
I wish I would have filmed this before I devoured it.
I haven't really had a big appetite, so I've been eating a lot of fruit, toast just to have, something on my stomach. Lots of yogurt parfaits, and I made a charcuterie board. Can you imagine making a charcuterie board on crutches? But your girl did it. I've been drinking a lot of tea, and just all the stuff that makes me feel good. So this was one of the hardest parts. I had to go back and revamp my calendar. So I bought a 1-year calendar at the beginning of the year, and when I tell you it has been full of abundance this year, I even recently enrolled in an improv class, but now I am erasing all of my improv classes and replacing them with PT, and I will start improv in August. Which brings me to tip number 3. If you're injured, your doctor might advise you against returning to your physical work environment to try to avoid being re-injured. So this is when you revamp your calendar. What can you do that is indirect? What can you do? Can you catch up on behavior plans? Can you revamp or re-examine your data sheets? Can you do some functional behavior assessment? Can you do some telehealth sessions? What can you do to still meet those billable hours? Thank God I had already been on a course of having multiple streams of income. So when I am not able to work or when I am not able to be in person with my clients, I can still lean into more of those passive streams of income. So that's also what I did during this time. I took the time to follow up on some emails. I took the time to respond to people who asked me to be on their podcast. I took the time to create more content, and I actually went viral while I was laying in bed making content. I used this time to slow down, not just physically, but also mentally. I've been reading a lot more books that I've been wanting to finish. I've been able to finish them. Books on how to get top paid speaking gigs and what should I be doing with my brand, rebranding myself, preparing for life, really, if this were to ever happen again, because I'm not getting any younger, I'm just getting older, and I may have to have multiple surgeries in the future, God forbid, but with the type of job that we have as BCBAs, our clients don't come to us, we come to them. So we have to be prepared. What happens if you can't go to your clients?
It's day one all over again because it's day one of a new mindset.
Today was my first time going back to the doctor post-surgery. So it's been a week, and he pretty much helped to clear me of all of my fears that were holding me back from going a little bit harder when it comes to my recovery. Basically, it's a mindset thing. Professional athletes do this all the time, and then they have to go back out there the next season and play on it, and they can't play from a place of hurt or a place of fear that they're going to re-injure. They got to play to win. So from here on out, I'm going to play like I want my leg. So right now, I'm going to go over my speech. I'm going to time myself, even though I've done it before, but it's been a while. I want to make sure I still have the rhythm, the flow of it. Speaking of how injuries can impact your career, my summer was jam-packed with speaking engagements. I was invited to speak at WEBA and BABA this year. Those are two professional ABA conferences, and honestly, being an invited speaker were two of my biggest professional goals so far. So I really wanted to get back out there, do my physical therapy, do whatever I need to do in order to be ready to get back out there on stage. It's also really important to have family and friends to come over and help you, support you, give you whatever you need. When you are injured, there's a lot of things that you can't do by yourself. You can't even make a meal by yourself. That was really one of the hardest parts for me, being able to accept help from others, to ask help from others, and to not feel down. Tip number 5, enroll in the Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA. This can help secure your job while you're out. And work on passive streams of income, guys. I cannot stress this enough. And a bonus tip is just to practice gratitude. I remember all year long I was complaining about how I have to pick my kids up from school and how I didn't feel like wanting to take them to the park. But now I will give anything to be able to drive my kids and take them to the park.
Day back at work, working virtually, of course. So I decided to get out of the bed and move my way to the couch. Got my husband, he's setting up all of my computers, plural, and helped me bring my breakfast up front, breakfast of champions. I haven't been eating a lot at all, just because I haven't really had an appetite, but yeah, we are keep pushing. Lots and lots of work to do, so.
Being a BCBA is rewarding, but can also be physically demanding. Injuries can happen, but by being prepared and knowing how to adapt, you can mitigate the impact on your career and continue to provide value to the clients even from a distance. I hope these tips helped you as much as they have helped me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and share it with your fellow BCBAs. And subscribe to my channel for more insights and tips. Thank you for watching. Bye.